KanColle, Kantai Collection Episode 2, Fubuki going in on that training regiment, her whole spirit of the Torpedo girl and all that exposition that we got. You know, really light-hearted episode. Nothing crazy, not, you know, still nothing like really impressive. The animation is good, but I still have a couple problems, like during the water scenes when they're skating and whatnot. Like the CG cuts kind of look forced, and you know, they got to clean that up a little bit. But overall, it's looking nice. I'm enjoying the series. I am enjoying this second episode, and with them going on an operation next week, I'm really interested to see if the series can pull in, because I'm sure the game has the kind of strategic depth to like the combat and whatnot. So if they can pull that over into this, and kind of have a strategic element to the battles and stuff like that, on top of what we saw last week, because I know the battles look good overall, they look nice. And with Fubuki training and everything, and she's getting a little better, stepping her game up. You know, maybe she won't lose her clothes next week. We'll see how it goes, but overall, if they can bring that strategic element in, I'm probably gonna get hooked on it. Otherwise, it's just a light watch for me. It's nothing that I have to see, but it's entertaining. Got a little bit of fan service this episode. I really fucks with Yudachi because the poi stuff every 5 seconds, I just find it hilarious. Like, it's just at key moments, it really shapes her character. Everybody needs a little quirk, even if it is a cliche kind of quirk to have somebody say that kind of, you know, moe, cutesy, nonsensical thing over and over again. I love that shit. So Yudachi is cool with me. Getting a little bit more exposition to Akagi, and, you know, the only really girl from Squad 1 that we've really gotten to know at this point, more so than the others. I'm still getting used to all of these names, especially just wrapping my head around the names of the girls in Squad 3. But a lot of people have been telling me a lot of different things as to, you know, how things are playing out, what the focus of this anime is. And I still haven't played the game, like I said. You know, around 3rd or 4th week of any season of an anime that is based off of a game that I haven't played is when I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna go check out this game. That rarely happens. It happened last season with Bahamut. I checked it out. I was not feeling that, but I've heard so many good things about Kantai Collection, and I can see the elements that I presume are in the game, being a gamer, coming into this, like the fan service, really viewing these girls as ships, because, you know, I know the naming scheme and they're all, you know, based off of classic, you know, Japanese fleet ships and all of that, and, you know, but just their whole persona as ships and all the terminology that they use and stuff like that, and their methodology, like Akagi gets injured and we see her chilling in the hot springs, which they call the dock, and they're basically getting repaired there. Really just an excuse, what I would say, in the game to, you know, have fan service scene as well, kind of put it in there. Stuff like that. I enjoyed that aspect. I enjoyed the aspect of it. It's kind of weird, it's kind of forced at sometimes, but overall it's very enjoyable, very entertaining. It seemed like she was, you know, enjoying herself heavily in that bath, though. I don't know what that, you know, orgasmic sound that she was making was actually, because as soon as, you know, the Admiral sent the extra recovery water or whatever, and they poured it into the thing. Akagi's funny. She makes some weird noises. Seems a little perverted at times, but yo, like when I saw her like eating that huge plate of food and stuff like that, I'm just like, yo, alright, like here's the endearing side of this character. Like, she's nothing like she appears all cold and badass on the battlefield, and then she's like, you know, very cute, very kawaii. I'm like, yo, I fucks with Akagi. And yeah, I just like the exposition, just how they use this second episode to kind of build up and get you more comfortable with all the girls, all these fucking moe girls that we have. So many moe girls in this bitch. More than the Idolmaster, like I said last week, honestly. So many of them. Like, I kind of get that vibe sometimes when I'm watching this, simply because, yeah, they're two different kinds of games if you go to the game, but like in the way that the anime is set up, and like, for example, like the fleet, you know, commander or whatever not really being shown, similar to the manager and stuff like that. I kind of get similar vibes like that. But overall, just an entertaining episode. Love the fact that Fubuki, you know, got over her, you know, got over her initial kind of fumbles and all that stuff. I'm glad that she's progressing, and, you know, everyone in the squad forming some camaraderie, the training regiment going strong and everything like that. This whole dialogue about the spirit of the Torpedo girl and everything. It was entertaining. It was a very light-hearted, nice watch with some good fan service this week. And from what I'm hearing, and I did see it myself, you know, when the girls take battle damage, you know, their clothes actually get removed with the more damage that they take and stuff like that, which is also an element I assume is from the game as well. Somebody can clarify that for me and just clarify how, if you played the game, you know, I plan to get it on it soon. I plan to check it out, so I'm gonna do that. But you know, if you play the game, how well is this adaptation going in terms of your expectations? Personally, I just find it to be very enjoyable to watch. It's not like the best thing ever. I don't like fiend for it every week at this point. Maybe next week will really hook me in with the combat and see if they bring in some strategic elements. But overall, it's just it's the moe girls, man. It's straight up moe girls looking fucking kawaii. And, you know, got a little twist with the armor and the fleet girl tip and everything like that. So let me know your thoughts on the second episode of KanColle. I'm out. Peace.